It's funny, Anne was just saying that she has barely any memory of it, and it was 30 years ago. So I have very distinct memories of another portrait we did together, even the same day, I think, which is in the book, On the Street. And somehow the final choices have become the ones that have risen to the surface, and all the other ones that I took over the 10 years have sort of faded into the background. The amazing thing about Stephen Pinson, who curated the show, is that he picks iconic pictures from some people and then completely like an image that you've never seen from other people. And I think we were really lucky that he did that in our case.
I was just shocked to see it. A friend of mine in LA emailed it to me and just said, well, look whose picture is being sent out with a press release. And I didn't really pay attention to it. I looked at the email and then I clicked on it, and I didn't even recognize the picture. I didn't know who that was. I had no recollection, speaking of recollection. And then I enlarged it and put my glasses on, and I went, oh, okay. It took me really like 5 minutes I had sort of a vertigo moment of, what? Huh? Is that me? Was that me? And then it all started to come back. Then I remembered, oh yeah, okay, we did a few different shots.
It was part of On the Street, which was a series that I was doing in the 80s. I was doing it for the Village Voice. It was theoretically random that I would run into these people. I started finding people like Anne, who were actually the leaders in the performance art community. And if I found somebody really wonderful, I would photograph them again and again over time. And so I wanted to take advantage of the most fabulous legs in the world and the greatest taste in clothes. And so we did a bunch of pictures together.
There's some other pictures that would definitely question that. Some 80s fashions do not hold up, but when you go just for 50s, 60s, which was what my idea of the fashion in the 80s was, you know, Norman Parkinson, you know, riffing on all these ads basically that I probably was burned into my memory as a kid, you know, in the late 50s and early. You know, New York was a place to realize your dreams and your alter egos. Let your alter ego run amok, and I certainly ran amok. I'm pretty staid in that picture. I think it was a time where you could make anything happen. You had to make it happen on about a nickel, but that's sort of what made it great. That everybody was broke and you didn't care. That was my memory of it.
That's absolutely what John Spellos' film is all about, the film based on the book On the Street, and which Anne is in, of course. But it's people looking back on the images that in some cases they had forgotten and talking about what it was like to live in that time and how young we were and how full of hope and how unbelievably broke we were, and we didn't let it get in our way. We were determined to do our art no matter what.
It's so thrilling to have this image with these iconic New Yorkers to be included with this. I wish my parents were still alive. My dad would be so happy, and I feel like my work is done now. Thank you, Ms.